San Diego Unveiled is a talk show solely for women.
It represents women from all over San Diego.
They come to our show to express their love and passion for what they do.
It's just a lot of inspiration, and
our voices are often sheltered and shunned, but San Diego Unveiled puts volume behind us and lets us be heard and seen in ways that has never been done in San Diego.
Welcome back to San Diego Unveiled. Today on our show, we have a very special guest. She owns a catering company called Exquisite Cuisine. She also is a full-time photographer and helps run a program that pairs children in foster care with mentors. Please welcome Casey Fox. Hey! Hi. I'm so happy to have you on the show. This is exciting, just meeting new people that are just awesome. Anyways, tell me about your photography.
Well, I am a partner in a photography company called Stagela Photography, and I've been doing photography for about 2.5, almost 3 years now. It's run by a couple, Stephen and Angela, and they are based out of here in San Diego, and we have a team of 10 photographers. We do literally everything. We joke, everything except porn.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So what do you enjoy about photography? What's like your specialty when it comes to it?
I like if you've ever been to a family event or something like that, and you see, there's always a moment at a wedding where the father is crying, or something like that, and you're able to capture that moment of actual raw emotion. And then when they're looking through those photos, maybe 10 years later, the father has passed away. Wow. But they have that moment of pure joy between them.
That's awesome.
And that's one of the most amazing things about photography.
That is a great feeling. What about your catering business? Can you tell me about that?
Yeah, I've been professionally cooking since I was 16.
Oh.
Yeah, and I got out of the industry to do photography. Okay. But I always had an itch to cook something, because it's my passion. But a few months ago, probably in about November of last year, I decided to start my own catering business. And so I do catering, private chefing, and meal prep.
Awesome. What's your favorite thing to cook?
Italian food.
Italian food?
Yeah,
like
and Southern
spaghetti?
Food. Yes.
I love spaghetti.
Yeah.
I sometimes kind of feel like when spaghetti is like the only Italian recipe I guess I would know, like the very basic, but I feel like I'm just really lame because that's all I know how to really cook. Is that bad?
No, not lame at all. You can
I should get some lessons from you.
Well, if you want to just spice up the traditional spaghetti recipe, you can add sautéed mushrooms and onion and a little extra garlic, and that actually gives a little bit more heartiness to your sauce.
Well, that's good to know. I'm definitely going to take that with me. What do you have to say for the younger generation of women who are inspiring to create or own a business?
I would say that you should look at the people that are around you and find somebody that you aspire to be like. So find a mentor, somebody who can teach you how to do business, who can teach you how to be better with people, who can teach you how to set goals and how to reach your goals. And just find somebody who's open to mentoring. And most business people, if they're business people, then they're likely to want to help. Generally, business people have a teacher's heart, and that's what makes them successful. But find somebody who you trust, that you look up to, that you want to be like, and then you have that chance to really grow and be more like that person.
So do you have that? Do you have a mentor?
I have a few mentors, actually.
And what do they do, and how do they inspire you?
A couple, my bosses, Stephen and Angela, are my mentors. They are real estate investors. They own a talent agency in LA. They own multiple real estate all over, and they're part of a larger firm that owns hundreds of properties all over the world.
Awesome.
Their heart is to give back to as many people as possible. So they're some of my mentors.
So do you just do you set up meetings with them to be able to learn from them, or is it just kind of ongoing whenever you guys are around each other, you're learning something?
Well, it's important in life, if you want to be a business person, to be to have time management. So scheduling things is really important. So we do schedule times to meet one-on-one, as well as we started a book club that is entrepreneurial mindset. So it teaches you how to become a real estate investor.
So pretty much every idea that you've come up with is a business idea, and you're just essentially 100% a business owner and amazing at it. That's what we can say right now?
Sure, you can say that if you like that. It makes me feel really good, but I'm a work in progress. I think that everybody is a work in progress.
Definitely.
And I have high goals and high expectations for myself, and I'm going to reach them.
Awesome. That's the best way to go about it. Would you say that another way of maybe another piece of advice as far as business goes is being coachable instead of even having
Yes.
a mentor?
Yes.
How do you think somebody can be coachable?
Being open. Some people who want to be successful only want to be successful to have money.
Mm-hmm.
There isn't a single successful business person that is after the money.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why people are successful in business is because they find a way to fulfill a need. So real estate developers, they find a place that they can develop land to provide more housing in certain areas. You know, every successful business person has a heart to fill a need, a way to help other people. All the successful ones, you'll find people who become really successful and then they drop down because their heart wasn't in the right place. And if you're only after money, money's going to eat you alive.
Right. So when it comes to business with you, what is keeping you going? Like how do I say this? How you know how you have your mentors and they show you like where they're at, like what is it that you would show to someone who you would possibly be a mentor to?
Some of the first things that I would teach them, and I actually do have a mentee. She's a little too young to be a business owner at the moment. She's about to turn 10.
Awesome.
But I would teach them I would try to teach them the simplistics. It's all about mindset when it comes to business.
Definitely, I agree with that.
And having a positive mindset is really, really important.
Mm-hmm.
Society teaches you that failure is wrong. But in the real world, in the business world, failure is just a learning. It's just a step. You have to keep going.
It's almost like you need to fail to even
Yes.
keep going.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. That's a great way to think about it. Okay, so I have a couple of sentences that I want you to finish. Okay? So I'm going to begin it and then you just finish it.
Okay.
So my idea of beauty is...
I'm taking too long. Internal.
Internal.
Is the word that came to mind.
Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah. I believe that true beauty, it comes from who you are, not what you look like.
I like that. And where do you even come up with this type of mindset? I mean, did you just come out at it like that, or did something trigger that, like, oh, this is definitely the way to go?
I had a really rough childhood. I was in foster care. I was sexually, physically, and mentally abused by multiple people. And so growing up, I was all over the place. And what it took was, honestly, the love of Jesus and learning that the world is really a great place and there's a lot of people who are there to help you, not hurt you.
Awesome. Thank you so much for dropping by to share with us. Even in your extremely hectic schedule, remember, San Diego, if you love a profession in your life enough to be a part of every aspect of it, there's no reason why you ever have to choose just one job. Just do it all. Just know you will stay very busy. Have a safe and classy weekend, San Diego.